Welcome everyone to historic Thunderbolt Lanes for the exciting championship match of the Bowling Showcase Challenge. I'm your host, Mark Martin, and I'd like to thank you for watching us all season long and all the way to this final match. I'd like to first thank our host center for the entire 2022 Bowling Showcase Adult Challenge Series, Thunderbolt Lanes. Now, if you're looking for a fun, friendly, and state-of-the-art bowling center, come check out Thunderbolt and tell them that Bowling Showcase sent you. Here we are, the championship match of the 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge. Now, it's been a long, tough road to get this far, but two teams remain. Oak Lanes and Merri Bowl. They're ready to square off, hit the lanes, and try for that final victory. So let's take a look at the two teams and how they got to this championship match. The 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge Championship match features Oak Lanes facing off against Merri Bowl. Oak Lanes got here by first beating the Fantastics in the first round, then beating their semifinal opponent Cherry Hill Lanes North to propel themselves to this final championship match. And Merri Bowl, they got here by beating Perfect Game in round one, then beating their semifinal opponent Thunderbolt, setting up today's championship match. So here it is, the final is set. Oak Lanes versus Merri Bowl for the 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge Championship. This is the match you've been waiting for. So that brings us up to speed. As before, I'm honored to be joined by Thunderbolt General Manager Vicki Ingham and our sideline reporter Phil Goodman to bring all this championship action to you. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the start of the championship match next on Bowling Showcase.
I'm Gene Zamler of 1-800-LAWYERS. If you've been injured in an automobile accident, call 1-800-LAWYERS. We have been handling cases for over 50 years and have recovered billions of dollars for our clients. Call 1-800-LAWYERS.
The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC. Okay, here we are, the finals of the 2022 Bowling Showcase Challenge. Vicki Ingham, thank you very much for joining me for these shows.
Sure has been a good time.
It has.
Looking forward to today.
We've got a tremendous match on tap for you. Oak Lanes shot a great score last time out. Merri Bowl shot great both games.
Yes.
In the first round and the semifinals. And we'll just have to see what's going on here.
Yep, they both bowled very, very well. So, good matchup. We should
Absolutely.
see a great game today.
Looking forward to it. So, leading off for the Oak Lanes team, as she has all challenge-wise, Kayla Blanchard.
Kayla's done a good job as the first bowler. She set him up nicely.
She did.
A little high on that one.
A little high, leaves a 3-6.
Definitely left something makeable, though.
Kayla likes to travel, play darts, and now she's getting into shuffleboard.
Makes a little sense. She ran a dart league this past bowling season. Well, I should say that during our COVID time when we could still be in the bars a little bit, but didn't have as much bowling. So she might be a pretty good player. There.
And a good cover. Leading off for Merri Bowl, Sheila Mcintyre.
Got to feel pressure trying to make your spares and when it's so important.
Absolutely.
Sheila was kind of a key to her team making it here when she carried a Brooklyn shot in that last game.
Absolutely.
Threw it good, but
coming out of the break.
over. Yep. Yeah. Looks like she made a little lineup adjustment.
All right, fast 8. Here's the 4-7.
Merri Bowl's team they've named their team the Steel Curtain. So that's a pretty tough name.
It is, hence the black and gold.
I think so.
When we put the shirts out there, we typically ask the teams what color shirts they want. And proprietor Rich Gloam says black with gold lettering.
Oh, hang on. She kind of felt that. You could see by her body language that she was a little worried that was going to run out of lane there.
Dan Kelsey now up for Oak Lanes on lane 10 here at historic Thunderbolt Lanes.
Well, already a opening with that miss there in the first frame.
Yeah.
So awful early, but
it is. Wide leaves a 1-2-4-8.
Gonna have to make a nice adjustment on his normal strike ball to be able to get this.
Yeah, move right on your feet about 3 boards. Throw it over your target.
He probably didn't expect it to not get to the head pin.
Yeah.
But he'll make an adjustment to get there.
Yeah, but you did. He threw a different ball there on the second shot.
Yeah, I did notice that. Maybe he's trying to get lined up a little better with a different piece of equipment for his second turn
Could be.
of the game.
Could be a ball that hooks a little bit more, and he felt he could cover it a little bit better that way.
Possibly.
So Leon Lusain the second for Merri Bowl on lane 11 in the finals here of the Bowling Showcase Challenge.
Leon's mom's in the crowd watching, and she's also a very good bowler as well.
And a 4-pin.
That ball came just the slightest bit high on the head pin. You wouldn't even have almost noticed it if you weren't sitting right here.
Yep, it did. But, I mean, his ball turned so much.
He's got a lot of hand, as they say, coming out of it.
Yes,
that
he
big
does.
arm swing.
His entry angle is one of the better ones.
He felt secure about that spare, though. So it didn't take long to set up and just got to it.
Sometimes that's the best way. You know that?
I agree.
Sometimes that's the best way. Tom Small of Garden City. 30-year bowler.
He's really enjoyed himself on this outing.
Big strike for Tom. Comes James the Shooter Holly.
Well, he comes by his name honestly because he definitely has done a little bit of striking today. He has a high series mark of 869.
Very nice.
It's pretty close to perfect.
Okay, through 3 frames, Oak Lanes has a 7-pin lead. Both teams working on strikes. Dave Grabos now up for the Oak Lanes team on lane 10.
Dave's done very well through the initial qualifying and then the semifinals a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
I left the 10-pin there.
Put the 5-pin in front of the 10.
Should be an easy conversion for him, cross lane, but
Should be. Especially a bowler of his talent. And he covers it. John Kurtz, the 4th bowler for the Merri Bowl team. Merri Bowl down by 7 pins, working on a strike.
he actually bowled a little bit in college himself at MSU.
Yeah, but you've got a club program still.
Yep. Not everybody has converted over into Big Ten bowling.
Good ball, John. Merri Bowl now has a 3-pin lead.
Well, that
Moving
strike
into the
was
fifth
really
frame.
important to him.
Absolutely. Darren Turner, an accountant from Canton, up on lane 10. His high series is 858. And throws a strike.
Well, with the high series that some of these bowlers have, you can tell what great bowlers they really are. That doesn't come
Absolutely.
easily.
Nope, you got to earn what you get, for sure.
We have Sean up for the Steel Curtain team.
That's right. Okay, we got half the game over. Merri Bowl is now forged out to a 13-pin lead.
Well, definitely no one's game at this point.
Nope,
During the
that's for sure.
qualifying, we had a couple matches that were already semi-decided at this point, but this is anybody's game. They're going to switch lanes and see how they can line up. They don't get much time to think about how they're going to throw the ball.
Yep, well, the last semifinal match with that Merri Bowl won, you know, it was kind of nip and tuck the whole time.
It really was.
So right at the end there.
It was. We'll see how quickly they adjust here.
Okay, we'll come back right after these messages on Bowling Showcase and finish the finals.
(1-800-LAWYERS) is the number to call if you've been injured on the job. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Don't wait. If you need workers' compensation benefits, call 1-800-LAWYERS. That's 1-800-LAWYERS. Call 1-800-LAWYERS now.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
Here we are for the last half of the final game, the championship match, the Bowling Showcase Challenge here at Thunderbolt Lanes. We have two great teams. We have a great match going on between Merri Bowl and Oak. Throw it to our sideline reporter, Phil Goodman, to see what's going on.
Yes, we have Darren here. Again, two strong teams throughout this whole championship. Coming down to the last 5 frames. You're very close. How are you going to approach the last 5 frames?
Realistically, it's just going to be executing shots, and we'll basically do what we did at our first match where we grinded our spares out. Just got to execute what we have to do in order to get it done.
Simple and effective, right?
Try to, yeah.
Awesome.
In theory.
All right, back to Mark and Vicky.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. I can't wait to see him start up here.
No, I agree. The first 5 frames have been so close, so what the first ball everybody throws is going to be important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Sheila Mcintyre in this last half. She's bowled very well in this competition.
She sure has.
You know, in fact, all the bowlers have, especially if they got to this point.
Yeah, I mean,
But even the ones earlier in the earlier rounds, you know, they were here, they were having a good time. You know, like I've told them all along, you know, our sport is so important
they
to
all
all of
supported
us.
their teams, and
Crossed over and leaves the 6-10.
she's had a couple of these past couple matches. Last week she had one that crossed over and she struck on it, and
Right.
then the first ball she did wasn't able to make her spare, but I think she'll make a good adjustment now. And
And she kind of ran by the 4-pin on that
Yeah.
first one.
off the cliff, as I call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Covered that. 13-pin lead, 11-pin lead by Merri Bowl. Oak can close that to 1 pin with a strike right here by Caleb Blanchard.
Well, she's certainly capable because she's struck every time that she's been up.
She came a little high last time, left the 3-6, but covered it.
Little light hit there. Didn't have a lot of pin action on the deck. Seemed like she kind of almost knew.
Yep. Throw it across lane.
She got her spare ball.
Yep, and she's ready to roll.
Didn't line up just quite right and kind of blew past it, as they say.
Yep.
She kind of knew that it was probably going to be a little bit of trouble there when she let the ball go.
Merri Bowl has a 23-pin lead now here in the 7th frame of the championship match of Bowling Showcase Challenge. You know, starting in a few weeks, you'll see the Bowling Showcase Youth Edition of the challenge.
That's going to be really exciting as well. The kids are great.
Leon Lusain shows them what it's all about.
Yep. Looks like the Leon that we saw in qualifying.
Absolutely. Dan Kelsey up on lane 11 here at Thunderbowl.
Now, Dan changed balls on his spare in this game, and now it looks like he's chosen this ball as his first.
Yep, and now we see why.
Yep.
You're right, that's the ball he used on that spare.
Yep. Just wanted to see what the reaction was, probably, and
probably
felt like it was the better choice.
Well, that ball is definitely a stronger ball than the one that he threw the first ball with last time.
Agreed. Well, we're back to shooter.
James Holly up on lane 10. Lives in Ferndale.
Looking to do his job.
High average of 242.
He's been bowling since he's been 4 years old, so he grew up in youth league as well as a lot of these bowlers.
Looked like he pulled up a little bit on that one, like he thought maybe it was going to go too high.
Yeah, but he was excited that it followed through.
Absolutely.
It hit nice.
33-pin lead now for Merri Bowl. Oak can chop that back to 23 with a strike here.
Yeah, big strike for Oak right now.
That's right.
Come out of it nice.
Yeah,
little skid there, maybe a little fast.
Leaves a 2-8.
They're strong bowlers, so trying to taper back when they need to is kind of hard, especially in Baker. That's where the challenge is you're not bowling every frame.
Right.
And you have to feed off of your teammate in front of you as well.
Now, Merri Bowl is the defending champion of this event.
Oh, are they?
Even though it's 2 years ago.
And we missed COVID year.
Yep, we missed
tough
COVID year.
Tough miss there.
9th frame, foundation frame. John Kurtz working on a double. John lives in Commerce Township, high average at 240.
Well, with that open there with Oak just now, John can really close the gap and put the pressure on big time.
He can definitely do that. Solid 10-pin.
Solid 10.
That pesky 10-pin.
I think if you bowl long enough, you expect it.
Yeah, yeah. The Oak Lanes has a max score of 192. And Merri Bowl going to a 216 pace. Covered by John.
He gets the spare. That's just as important at this point in the game.
That's right. 176 through 8 for Merri Bowl with a spare up in the 9th. 132 in the 8th for the Oak Lanes team, Dave Grabos.
Well, for that left side, he comes just a little bit high on the head pin, and you could see the same reaction happens. You end up having everything fall off the back of the deck and no pin action. Dave lives in Livonia, so he's familiar with the oak and woodland people.
Okay, Sean Schmidt. It's a done deal now, because Merri Bowl's got 176 in the 8th, spare up in the 9th.
Sean had an easy road in the final match of qualifying because it was a done deal before he got up before. So usually the anchor bowler is the person that's got to make sure the job gets done.
Right, right.
He's just gets to have some fun. But he still wants to show us why he's here.
That's right.
You know, I've worked in bowling a long time, and I didn't realize until everybody started bowling how many of these bowlers I've gotten a chance to work with over the years, and a lot of good memories.
Absolutely.
I've worked with Sean in the past, and he's such a good guy.
Well, and the bowling family in general is really tight-knit.
I call it a big, small world. And he gets another one.
That's very good. I like the way you said that.
It is.
A big, small world.
It is. I feel like I know people everywhere that I go. And every bowling center is different inside the four walls, but they're still bowling. So
Yeah.
even in a place as big as this, bowling is still our leader no matter what. We've got a lot of things happening in here, but the bowling is really the action.
Right.
Big finish for Sean.
Big finish, 225 for Merri Bowl. Max score for Oak Lanes is 182. It's all out, all over but the shouting.
It is. Well, they're going to be polite and finish out watching Oak finish up, and Darren's done a good job for the team. He's got a different kind of a release as well, where he gets the ball pretty far down the lane.
Right.
Doesn't ever let it go on the heads. I thought maybe that was the first time I saw him bowl in one of the matches. I thought maybe that was his strategy on that lane, but
Looks like it's his strategy on anything.
it is, but it works for him, so it's terrific. Well, Jason Papa's got to be proud of this team today.
Absolutely. And Rich Glome bringing home the trophy for the second time
year. Ugh.
in a row.
Everybody will be coming after him next year.
That's right. So they will then tie Woodland with 2 championships.
2 championships each.
So this is our 6th year of adult challenges. So Woodland has 2, Merri Bowl 2, Thunderbolt 1,
Yes.
and Sterling
And
has
Sterling.
1. And big cover by Darren.
And just the congratulations going on now to Merri Bowl for the big win.
Absolutely. Final score, Merri Bowl 225, Oak Lanes 172. Teams are congratulating each other. Bowling is a good sport.
It's a great sport. I'll tell you, every single day I get a chance to come and do something. I can't say that I'm a person that loves to bowl the way some of these folks do. I do love it, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy the people. But I definitely get to do something for work that I love every single day, and that's so terrific.
I feel the same way about myself in my job all these 26 years.
I know. It's just a really great thing. Every day I feel pretty good about what's happening today, you know?
So we'll be back right after these messages with a final interview of the Bowling Showcase Challenge champion, the Merri Bowl. What's their team? Steel Curtain. Merri Bowl Steel Curtain. We'll be talking to John Kurtz right after this on Bowling Showcase. The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also, Junior Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 607 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
So after all these weeks, we have our champion of the Bowling Showcase Challenge, the Merri Bowl Steel Curtain.
Steel Curtain worked for him.
Steel Curtain works for him. Captain John Kurtz, defending champion.
Yep, and I'm glad to be part of the team this year. I wasn't there last year, but I want to thank Merri Bowl and Rich Glome for giving us the opportunity and putting together a great team. All of us bowl together in various leagues, and I was excited when I saw what the lineup was going to be.
Yeah, well, you guys bowled great. What can I say?
Yeah, we look back at the numbers. We averaged over 245 as a team, and
absolutely,
that's going to be tough to beat anywhere that you bowl. So
you bowled just great today.
Yeah, very proud of the team.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. Make sure to give Rich our regards and our thanks. And your work is done, but here comes the trophy.
All right.
Congratulations, Merri Bowl.
Yes, congratulations, Merri Bowl. Did a great job. Rich Glome, all the proprietors, all the teams, all 8 teams. Thank you for being a big part of this. We'll see you next year, but look for the Youth Challenge coming up in a few weeks. We're excited to have that. We'll be right at Merri Bowl Lanes doing that. Appreciate all of your viewership over the years. Vicki, thank you very much for all your help
just been
through
terrific,
this series. And we'll see you next time on Bowling Showcase.
Nice job.